2 minutes left, Archangel Michael says. It's an emergency. A heartbreaking news is coming on your home. The one who hurt you is not open it immediately, Archangel Michael says. This moment is not just a warning, it is a divine unveiling. The one who caused you the most silent pain is now about to be named by fate itself. The countdown has already begun, and within 2 minutes, your life could take a dramatic turn. This is not a coincidence. You're reading this now, this is divine intervention, reaching out through the shadows that tried to silence your truth. A shocking piece of information is heading toward your doorstep, carrying the weight of what was once hidden behind false smiles and secret calls. They didn't think you'd ever find out. They whispered behind your back and smiled in your face, playing the game of deception like it was their right. But time has run out for their act, and now the spotlight of truth is finally moving in their direction. Archangel Michael says, do not panic, prepare. Because what's about to unfold will both break and bless your heart at the same time. Type Amen to get blessing 333. The person who tried to break your spirit was closer than you imagined. It wasn't just a stranger or an old enemy, it was someone who once told you they loved you. Behind their gestures was a bitter seed of envy, buried in silence and watered by betrayal. You've cried enough nights trying to make sense of what you felt. But soon you will understand that your intuition was never wrong. They pretended to support you, but secretly they were celebrating your struggles. Their name is written in the winds of divine gentlemen now, a letter is coming. A voice note is about to be heard, or a relative may visit to deliver the truth. You must stay grounded because your response will shape what happens next. Type Amen to get blessing 111. There is a knock forming in the air, not on your door yet, but spiritually, it has already arrived. The energy is shifting around your home. Something unseen is whispering to your walls. Even your pets may have started acting differently, sensing the invisible message rushing toward you. The one who wronged you was never sorry. They manipulated the silence between you and twisted it into guilt. But now the timeline has flipped, and they are the ones being haunted by their own choices. Archangel Michael says this exposure will bring a flood of memories, some joyful, some painful, but all needed. Because through it, your healing will finally begin in fullness. Type Amen to get blessing 777. You may notice your dreams have become more vivid lately. That is not imagination. It's divine revelation in symbolic form. Last night's tears will become today's clarity. Your heart may race as you read this because your soul already knows who it is, the day they broke your trust. Something divine started writing your rescue. What they planned in private is now becoming a public correction. There is a spiritual file being opened in the heavenly court right now. Your name is on it, but not as the accused. You are the one being vindicated. This is not just news. It's justice wrapped in divine timing. Type Amen to get blessing 999. The name will come to you in whispers at first, a sudden memory, a flash of their face, or even their initials on a random post. Don't ignore it, that's confirmation, not coincidence. They didn't expect you to survive the emotional damage they caused. But you did, and your strength has now become their fear. The tables have turned in the most silent but powerful way. Watch how their world begins to shake from peace to panic, from confidence to confession. You're not seeking revenge, but the universe is seeking truth. Type Amen to get blessing 222. They once laughed about your tears in secret. But someone heard it. Someone they didn't know with listening, and that someone is now connected to your spiritual restoration. Soon, you'll hear a story that will make everything click. You will remember a day, a phrase, a conversation, and it will all suddenly make sense. Even your silence is about to become a loud echo in their life. Don't respond in anger, respond with awareness. Because while they thought they were ending your story, they were only writing your rebirth. Type Amen to get blessing 666. Archangel Michael says, this heartbreak was a setup for revelation. You were never abandoned. You were being protected, removed from the path of spiritual poison. You will see their face again soon, not in a dream, but in a moment of regret. They may try to message you, call you, or send someone else in their place. Be alert, but do not be afraid. This divine message has come right on time. Not too early to confuse you and not too late to hurt you again. Now is the season of full emotional reversal. Type Amen to get blessing 555. You will receive an image, a video, or a conversation replayed to you that contains the truth. Do not delete it. It's your evidence. Both physical and spiritual, they will free you from the guilt you carry. People once doubted your version of the story, but now they will start asking for your forgiveness. You will watch them shift their behavior once they realize you knew the truth all along. You were always right, but your power was in your silence, your discipline, your calm. Now it's your time to be loud without even raising your voice. Type Amen to get blessing 888. Someone from their own circle is now betraying them. What they did to you is being done to them. The same disrespect, the same lies, the same manipulation. Now, they are the victim of their own mirror. This message is not meant to break you. It's meant to open your eyes to how far you've come. You've risen from the fire without turning to ash. Now the person who tried to destroy you is learning what it means to lose everything they once controlled. You are no longer the same version they left behind. Type Amen to get blessing 000. They're watching you in silence now, trying to guess what you know and what you don't. But their guessing games can't stop what's already unfolding. The heartbreak they caused you was a seed. But now that seed has grown into wisdom, awareness, and unstoppable strength. They tried to dim your light, but your glow only got brighter. Archangel Michael says, you're now stepping into a sacred moment where heartbreak becomes power. You didn't deserve the pain. But you do deserve the promise that's rising. Type Amen to get blessing 444 soon. A third party will confess something they held back. They were afraid before, but now the truth is heavier than their silence. What they know is your missing puzzle piece. Your story isn't ending in pain. It's only beginning in truth. And every broken piece will become part of your next masterpiece. You're going to be shocked not by what was done, but by who knew and said nothing, and that silence will hurt more than the betrayal itself. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. You will see their name again in a strange place. Perhaps a receipt, a post, or a forwarded message. Don't take it lightly. That's the beginning of divine exposure. The universe is not just showing you who hurt you. It's preparing you to know how strong you are now. They wouldn't recognize you anymore. They healed you looks different. And soon, the one who hurt you will feel that shift. What once gave them pride will now bring them shame because your peace is their punishment. Type Amen to get blessing 1. A phone call is coming. It may be from an unknown number or a mutual connection. What's said on that call will change your entire emotional memory of the past year. This isn't just gossip. It's divine release. Your chains are being broken one truth at a time. Archangel Michael says, the energy has shifted in your favor. What once broke you is now rebuilding you. What was meant to confuse you is now becoming your ma'am. Type Amen to get blessing 1144. The clouds are clearing, and now you can finally see who was standing in the storm with you and who disappeared when it rained. This heartbreak was never your fault, but your healing. That was your victory. You chose peace over revenge, and now the heavens are rewarding your restraint. If you feel a sudden chill, a gust of wind, or goosebumps while reading this, it's not random. That's your spirit aligning with what's already begun in the spiritual realm. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. You are no longer the broken version of yourself. That phase is over. This is your rebirth, your reintroduction to a world that once tried to bury you in silence. Do not respond in haste when the truth arrives. Let them tremble in your calm. Let them witness the version of you they never saw coming. This heartbreak will make headlines in the spirit world. Your name is being cleared, your voice is being heard, and your peace is being protected. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. Type Amen to get blessing 1234. You were once crying in silence, praying for clarity, and asking for justice in a world that seemed blind, but now, the heavens have decided your voice must echo across every corner where your name was spoken wrongly. That energy of injustice is reversing like a flood returning to drown the ones who opened it. They called you dramatic. They laughed when you tried to express your truth. But now, that same truth is burning through the lies like a sword. Tap Amen to get blessing February 2023. The person who caused this pain is about to face consequences they never expected. Their mask is slipping, not just privately, but publicly. What they feared the most, exposure, is now at their door. You may see them on a call soon, shaken, stumbling on their words, trying to explain themselves, but remember, the truth does not need explanation. It stands on its own. You don't have to do anything. Divine timing is already doing everything for you. This moment was prophesied in silence long ago. Type Amen to get blessing 1. 010. You are not alone in this shift. A spirit guide, possibly a loved one who passed on, has been working behind the scenes. Their energy has protected you from the worst and aligned the path for this reveal. You may have smelled their scent recently or felt a cold breeze beside your bed. Those were not random. They were confirmations that something powerful was drawing near. This isn't about vengeance. It's about your release from a cycle you didn't deserve. It's time for the weight to lift and the wounds to be sealed by divine light. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. This heartbreak had to happen, not because you were weak, but because you were chosen. Chosen to experience pain so you could walk others out of it later. Your experience is becoming someone else's survival guide. That's why you're being equipped with more clarity now. The truth you're receiving will give you more than relief. It will give you purpose. The one who wronged you never expected you to rise. They thought their betrayal was the final chapter. But you're still writing, and your story is far from over. Type Amen to get blessing 818. The truth may sting, but it will not shatter you, because what was meant to harm you has made you spiritually indestructible. Every lie spoken about you will soon collapse under the weight of its own weakness, and every tear you shed has become a weapon of spiritual force. Soon, even your enemies will have no choice but to admit you were always genuine. They will struggle to find peace while you stand firmly in your life. Type Amen to get blessing 4848. Archangel Michael says, the heartbreak you endured has reached its conclusion. A divine gavel has slammed in the heavens, and your case has been closed in your favor. The people who joined in hurting you will turn on each other. The ones who stayed silent will now be haunted by their choice not to defend you. They will watch as you elevate, as your name becomes attached to blessings they cannot touch. You will rise, and they will know they had a chance to support you, but chose jealousy instead. Type Amen to get blessing 909. You may be contacted by someone you never expected. They will speak as if nothing happened, pretending to forget the damage they did. But inside, they're trembling because your peace makes them uncomfortable. They will act like they're checking on you. But in truth, they are checking if you know. And when you show them kindness, it will break them more than anger ever could. That's the power of your healing. It humbles those who once tried to break you. Type Amen to get blessing 7474. You may even hear them apologize, but it won't be for your validation. It will be because karma has reached their doorstep. Their tears are not regret. They are the symptoms of spiritual accountability. You don't have to accept their apology to move forward. You already did that when you chose to heal. Your silence after pain is more powerful than their words after guilt. And soon, they will feel the emptiness of what they destroyed. Type Amen to get blessing February 2021. This message is your signal. A spiritual bell has been rung over your life, and the universe is responding. Your energy is clearing. The fog is lifting. You may find yourself removing things from your space, cleaning aggressively, or rearranging furniture. That's your spirit preparing for a new frequency. You are being aligned with truth, justice, peace, and divine replacement. The space once occupied by pain is being filled with favor. Type Amen to get blessing 606. There will be signs. A specific bird flying to your window, a song playing randomly with lyrics that hit your soul, or a name spoken by a stranger. These are not accidents. They are confirmations. You're on the edge of an emotional and spiritual breakthrough. This heartbreaking news is actually a sacred invitation. Not to collapse, but to conquer. Type Amen to get blessing 3838. You are being equipped with wisdom you didn't ask for because the divine knew your purpose required it. The pain that once broke you is now your power. The betrayal that once silenced you is now your microphone. They can't undo what they did, but they also can't stop what's coming for you. Divine compensation is already being written. Type Amen to get blessing. May 1951. Archangel Michael says, this season is not about revenge, but resurrection. From the ashes of heartbreak, you are rising with clarity, favor, and purpose. The truth was delayed, not denied, and now, you are finally ready to handle it with strength. You are not weak. You are wounded. But your scars now tell a story stronger than words. Type A meant to get blessing. April 1943, every rejection was protection. Every delay was preparation. And now every revelation is elevation. Don't be surprised when people who once ignored you try to return. The light you carry now is magnetic, but not everyone deserves access. Keep your circle protected. Not everyone is sent to support. Some are sent to spy. Tap Amen to get blessing. 969. You're not bitter, you're just better now, and that difference will make people uncomfortable. But you don't need their comfort. You've learned to stand in your own peace, protected by divine forces they cannot touch. Your name is being whispered in places of power, and soon, the same ones who broke you will witness your breakthrough. Type Amen to get blessing. 3232, stay silent if you must, but stay aware. The person who once hurt you is now being forced to feel what they tried to make you carry alone. They are losing friends, money, peace, and all the while, your life is being divinely repaired. You were never forgotten. You were being reserved for better. Type Amen to get blessing. 2020 final words. This is not the end. It is a grand beginning masked as a heartbreaking revelation. You have been divinely protected for this moment. Let them talk, let them panic. Let them remember your silence as the moment their deception ended. Archangel Michael says, stand tall because now, the sky is finally opening for you. Type Amen to get blessing. 1111 if you wish to express your support further. You have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. You are stepping into a realm where the ones who wounded you must now face their reflection. Every lie, every manipulation, every denial, it is all circling back like a storm they can no longer run from. They thought your silence meant defeat, but the truth is your silence was your sword. They are remembering moments you forgot because now those memories haunt them. The cruel jokes, the betrayals masked as kindness, the times they made you feel like you were less, they echo now in their own empty hearts, and the world they built on your broken pieces is falling apart. Type Amen to get blessing. 5252. Don't be surprised if you feel sudden waves of peace. It's your spirit finally releasing what it carried for too long. The burden is lifting, and what replaces it is something your enemies will never understand: divine security. The one who caused the heartbreak may try to rewrite history. But the truth is etched in divine records now. Your memory of events may twist, but your soul remembers everything. And now, you will witness a divine reversal that brings clarity sharper than pain. You will see with perfect eyes what you were once too wounded to notice. Type Amen to get blessing. 707. There is someone who watched it all happen in silence. They were there. They saw the way you were treated, and they said nothing until now. Their guilt is boiling over, and it will soon spill in your direction. This person may be the very messenger of the truth that changes everything. Their words will shock you, and their timing is perfect. Heaven made sure of that. You may not know whether to thank them or turn away. But listen closely, because they will confirm what your soul already whispered long ago. Tap Amen to get blessing. August 1988. The divine realm has recorded every sleepless night, every tear that dropped on your pillow. Every time you begged heaven for a sign, a word, a rescue, it was heard. Now that heartbreaking news is not a punishment, it is your receipt, your spiritual confirmation that the battle is over, and you were never alone in it. This pain is no longer your prison. It is your passport, and the destination ahead is glory, not grief. Type Amen to get blessing. January 2012. The one who once rejected you will now feel your absence like a fire. Their arrogance kept them warm, but now their coldness is consuming them. The warmth they find will never match the love they betrayed. They may scroll through your photos, reread old messages, and feel something they didn't feel back then, regret, but your healing has created a gap they can never cross again, because you are not who you were before. You've grown beyond the reach of their manipulation. Type Amen to get blessing. 4545. You are about to receive confirmation through 3 distinct events. A call from a blocked contact, a dream that brings a face you forgot, and a sudden cancellation that protects you from being at the wrong place. These are not coincidences. They are divine alignments. What felt like delay was divine redirection. You were saved from so much you didn't even know was planned against you. Their schemes were deep, but your angels were deeper, and now, the heavens are pulling back the curtain. Type Amen to get blessing. January 2016. There's a conversation coming up that will shake your understanding of the past. It may begin innocently, but it will uncover layers of truth that were hidden by shame, ego, and pride. What they did to you wasn't just personal, it was spiritual warfare, but you survived. And because you did, your spirit now carries a weight that commands reverence. Those who dismissed your pain will now wish they had stood beside you, because they are next in line for the consequences. Type Amen to get blessing. 6767. You will see divine justice in the most unusual way. The one who spoke against you will be confronted by the very people they deceive. They will be asked to explain, and they won't have words. Meanwhile, your peace will be untouched. You'll drink your coffee while karma works quietly in the background. You don't have to announce your healing. It's already radiating through you, and they feel it even if they never say it. Type Amen to get blessing. 9191. Their greatest punishment is not your revenge, is your peace. Your ability to move on without begging, without shouting, without breaking. They will remember your silence more than your screams. They will remember the door you closed and never reopened, and that will echo in their heart forever. Archangel Michael says, this heartbreak was never meant to kill you. It was meant to expose what couldn't go with you into your next level. Type Amen to get blessing. 3333. A woman is involved in this. Her jealousy disguised as friendship poisoned much of what was meant to be beautiful. She manipulated someone to turn against you. But now, the same someone is discovering her deception. And when the truth comes to you, it will be heavy, but freeing, she is watching your glow now, shocked that her sabotage didn't succeed, and she will soon be removed from every chapter of your story. Type Amen to get blessing 3636. Your phone may buzz, a message may come, or you might hear your name spoken when you weren't expecting it. These are not casual moments. They are divine alerts. The truth is rippling. You'll feel the energy before it arrives. A tightness in your chest, a ringing in your ear, a sudden change in weather. Don't ignore these signals. Your spirit knows first, always. You've been guided to this message at this exact time because your protection is not starting now. It's just becoming visible. Type Amen to get blessing 2424. They try to block your blessings through words, but words are powerless against purpose. What's meant for you is now bulldozing its way to you. This heartbreak was never a loss. It was an evacuation from false safety. And now your new home, you connections, you energy is finding you faster than ever before. It's not just people being removed. It's environments, habits, and beliefs that no longer fit your divine identity. Type Amen to get blessing January 2014. There's a divine meeting happening in the unseen. Your ancestors, your angels, and your guides are in agreement. You've passed the hardest test, and now comes the reward. The delay was not punishment, it was divine timing allowing you to become the version of yourself that can handle what's next. And what's next is bigger than anything that broke you. It's not a rebound. It's a resurrection. Type Amen to get blessing August 1985. You'll look back on this day and remember, this was the moment it all turned. Not because you forced it, but because heaven fought for you when you had no words left. You will receive something soon, a contract, a message, a blessing, that reminds you your name was never forgotten. Archangel Michael says, they may have tried to erase you, but God rewrote you in bold. Type Amen to get blessing 3737. Your enemies are watching from behind fake accounts, hidden calls, and second-hand conversations. Let them watch. Your success is not their business, but it will become their lesson. This heartbreak did not shrink you. It expanded you, and what's coming will make everything they did look powerless. Tap Amen to get blessing February 2023. They thought your silence was weakness, but now they realize it was divine strategy. You didn't react because heaven was already responding on your behalf. Every moment you stayed quiet, the angels were building a case so strong that even your enemies cannot deny the outcome. The shift has already begun. Their peace is disturbed. Your plans are unraveling. Your secrets are being whispered by the winds they can no longer control. Type Amen to get blessing 6060. Someone once close to them is switching sides. This person can no longer carry the guilt of silence. They are preparing to speak your name, not to slander it, but to defend it. A phone call or conversation will arrive soon that starts casually but ends in revelation. You'll hear things you always felt deep down but never had proof for. The truth is your confirmation. It will not harm you anymore. It will liberate you. Type Amen to get blessing 9292. They are scared, not of you, but of the consequences of their own actions. What they once did for pride is now returning to them with pain. You won't need to say a word. The spiritual realm has already spoken, and the echo is reaching them fast. Watch how quickly things shift in your favor. What was withheld from you is being returned sevenfold. What was spoken against you is now clearing away like smoke and wind. Type Amen to get blessing 450 for you've been prepared for this moment through your pain. Every betrayal sharpen your discernment. Every setback strengthen your patience. Every lie taught you how to listen for truth. You no longer need approval. You carry divine authority now, and that makes you untouchable in ways your enemies never predicted. Your tears were not wasted. They watered the ground for your next breakthrough. Type Amen to get blessing 9797. The house where the betrayal took place will begin to feel different. The energy has shifted. Something is being broken there, not physically, but spiritually. Those walls cannot contain the lies anymore. Even the air around them is heavy, and they know it. Meanwhile, your space will begin to feel lighter, brighter, more alive. It's a reflection of the freedom entering your soul. Type Amen to get blessing 7171. A sudden cancellation, delay, or miscommunication will actually protect you from being present at the wrong time. You'll understand it later that you were saved from another layer of manipulation. The one who hurt you is now walking through the very maze they designed for you. But every twist they take brings them closer to their own exposure. You are free. Even if you don't feel it yet, your freedom has already been declared. Type Amen to get blessing 5050. They're losing things one by one. Respect, friends, even money. The empire they built on manipulation is cracking under the pressure of truth. You don't need to take anything back. Heaven is returning it all to you without compromise, without delay. And soon, you'll be known not by your heartbreak, but by your victory. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. Archangel Michael says, your heart will no longer carry weight that wasn't yours. You gave love, loyalty, and trust, and it was betrayed. But now you are receiving divine replacement. New connections are forming. New doors are unlocking, and the peace you prayed for is finally here. You'll sleep better. You'll laugh louder. You'll breathe freely, and they will watch silently from the same darkness they created. Type Amen to get blessing 1110. The next 72 hours may feel intense. Flashes of memory, emotional waves, random signs. Don't ignore them. Each is a piece of your breakthrough. You may even feel the need to cry suddenly. Let it out. It is not weakness. It is release. What's coming will shock you in the best possible way. It will not only close the chapter, it will burn the book of betrayal. Type Amen to get blessing 3330. Be ready for someone from their circle to reach out, not to defend them, but to confess. Their conscience is breaking under the weight of the lie. They may say, I wasn't sure if I should tell you this, but in what follows will confirm everything. Don't reject the truth. Accept it with grace. You will be painful, but it will also be the door to permanent peace. Type Amen to get blessing 858. They underestimated your resilience. They forgot that divine protection doesn't look like revenge. It looks like rising. You are rising now quietly. Show me unstoppably. And the one who hurt you will have to watch from a place of distance. They can never close again. Type him in to get blessing 191. They are praying now, but not for forgiveness, for protection because they know what's coming, and it terrifies them. But you're protected, restored. The very heartbreak that once haunted your nights will soon become your source of power. Type Amen to get blessing 6464. Archangel Michael says, "It's done. The cycle is closed. What broke you has no permission to enter your future. The heartbreak, the betrayal, the silence, it all ends now. And in its place comes favor, clarity, and a new life you didn't think possible." Type Amen to get blessing 4444. You've been faithful to your own healing even when it hurt. That's why heaven is rewarding you openly now. The ones who mocked your process will be forced to witness your promise. They may still talk, but their words will fall powerless before your purpose. Type Amen to get blessing 676. They once controlled the narrative. But now the truth is speaking for itself, and it's louder than their lies ever were. You are not what they said. You are what heaven knows, and what heaven knows is you are chosen, protected, and anointed for more. Type Amen to get blessing 4440 if you feel peace right now. It's because your soul finally recognizes. It's over. Not just emotionally, spiritually, this heartbreak was never meant to destroy you. It was meant to birth you into a power your enemies cannot touch. Let it go. Let it fall. Let them face what they created. Type Amen to get blessing 3434 if you wish to express your support further. You have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. You may feel something strange in your body, a sudden calm in your chest, a pressure behind your eyes, or a tingling in your hands. This is not fear. It is confirmation. Your spirit is responding to the arrival of justice. Yours is a divine alignment taking place in real time. What once looked like heartbreak is now a symbol of your unstoppable healing, and the heavens are rearranging everything that was lost, not just to restore but to multiply. Type Amen to get blessing 5959. They wanted you to doubt yourself. They planted seeds of confusion hoping you'd destroy your own garden. But instead, your roots went deeper. Now, those roots are bearing fruit, and you're rising stronger than ever. The bitterness they expected from you is returning to them, because they misjudge your silence. You didn't grow bitter, you grew wise, and that wisdom is now your weapon. Top Amen to get blessing February 1927. Expect strange blessings. Money you didn't expect. A sudden opportunity, a favor from someone you don't even know. That's divine compensation. What you lost in love, you'll gain in peace. What you lost in loyalty, you'll gain in alignment. The pain didn't take from you, it redirected you, and now your name is being written in rooms you've never entered by people you've never met, all because you chose to rise. Type Amen to get blessing August 1980. The one who hurt you, they are seeing visions. Your sleep is restless. Your emotions are unstable because the energy they sent out is now circling back. And no, it's not a curse. It's a consequence. It's divine law returning balance where they tried to tip the scales. While you rest, they will wrestle. While you bloom, they will break. This is not your doing. It's heaven's decree. Type Amen to get blessing 4141. Archangel Michael says, the light surrounding you is growing stronger. People can feel it before they even speak to you. Strangers are drawn to your spirit, not for who you are, but for the power you carry. The heartbreak refined you. The betrayals sculpted you. And now, your spiritual presence speaks louder than your words ever could. They will never forget what they did to you, and they will never forget that you still rose. Type Amen to get blessing 6767. You will walk into places where they once laughed at you, and now they'll lower their eyes in silence. Not because of shame, but because they'll feel what you've become. You don't need to explain your glow. Discern is sacred. Is protected. They lost access to you the day they betrayed your trust, and that door is sealed permanently. Type Amen to get blessing January 2010. There is still someone watching from the shadows trying to gauge your strength. Let them watch. Because every day you rise, they lose another piece of their power. This isn't just about healing, it's about inheritance. Your emotional inheritance is arriving. Love that doesn't lie, loyalty that doesn't shift. Protection that never leaves, and no enemy can block what's been approved in heaven. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. You may receive an apology soon. It may feel sincere, but be wise. Not every apology deserves access. Forgiveness is for your peace, not their comfort. You can forgive and still move forward alone. You can heal without reopening wounds. Archangel Michael says, let your elevation speak louder than any explanation. Tap Amen to get blessing August 1980. You will notice something. Your favorite songs hit differently now. Your old memories sting less. Your smile feels real again. That's what happens when divine reversal begins. The weight lifts, the color returns, and your heart beats without fear. You're not waiting for closure anymore. You become your own closure. Type Amen to get blessing 3939. Their name may still echo in conversations, but it no longer owns your peace. They lost the right to your energy the moment they used it against you. You are not bitter. You are awakened. You are not cold. You are focused. Let them sit with their choices. You've already chosen peace. Type Amen to get blessing 7373 very soon. Someone will try to compare themselves to you, to mimic your glow, to imitate your walk. But it will work because what you carry is not cosmetic, it's spiritual. You paid for this strength with heartbreak. You earned this wisdom through betrayal. It's not a costume. It's your armor. And no one can duplicate the journey that made you this powerful. Type Amen to get blessing 2626. There will come a moment soon, a simple one, where you laugh and realize, I survived. And in that moment, your soul will exhale for the first time in a long time. That moment is your rebirth. The official end of their power over your emotions. They broke your heart, but they couldn't break your destiny, and that's what they'll never understand. Type Amen to get blessing 9090. This message is not just a warning. It's your invitation to step fully into who you are now. Not the wounded version, not the fearful version, but the crown version. The one who can no longer be manipulated. The one who can no longer be tricked, the one who has risen from heartbreak like royalty from ashes. Let them wonder how you did it. Let heaven keep revealing why you were chosen. Type Amen to get blessing January 2015. You're going to be celebrated in a way you didn't expect by someone important, someone influential, someone who sees your value without your history. They will uplift you, offer you something powerful, and all the while your enemies will have no access. They will be watching from outside. What they thought was your end is now your beginning. Type Amen to get blessing May 1953. You are walking proof that heartbreak doesn't destroy. It refines. That betrayal doesn't bury. It breaks the shell so your real self can rise. You're not broken, you're built. You're not wounded. You're wise. And your name will now only be connected to light, healing, and victory. Type Amen to get blessing 2929. Archangel Michael says, the hardest season of your life is behind you. What comes next will make you forget why you cried. This is the turnaround. The spiritual announcement that you're no longer living in survival. You're stepping into overflow. No more heartbreak, no more delays. No more dimming your light. Type Amen to get blessing 2024 if you wish to express your support further. You have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. His light surrounding you now didn't appear overnight. It was carved out of sleepless nights, silent prayers, and battles nobody saw. Every tear watered the ground you now walk on, blessed and unshaken. Those who tried to destroy you forgot one truth: what is protected by heaven cannot be permanently broken by man. And now, the same people who wounded you are silently witnessing your rise with confusion and regret. They cannot stop the glow that's forming around your name. They cannot erase the divine record that favors your story. Type Amen to get blessing 4040. You will begin noticing changes in how people treat you. Strangers will be kind. Old friends will resurface, trying to reconnect, but don't mistake attention for alignment. Just because they return doesn't mean they deserve a seat. Not everyone who claps is for you. Some are clapping just to hide the sound of their jealousy. You're wiser now, you're clear, and your energy is no longer available for the ones who only showed up when it served them. Type Amen to get blessing 272. There's still one person, silent, distant, watching your progress without saying a word. They are battling the way to what they did to you. Their heart aches, but their pride won't let them reach out, and every blessing you receive becomes a reminder of what they lost. Let them sit in the silence they created. Let them witness your evolution without access to your presence. Type Amen to get blessing 4949. Archangel Michael says, it's not enough for you to survive anymore. Now is your season to thrive. What was delayed is being delivered. What was blocked is being broken open. Your laughter will return. Your joy will be real, and the glow from your face will reflect the freedom you've been promised. And I'm a weeping o'clock close doors, the ones opening now lead to rooms filled with honor, truth, and peace. Type Amen to get blessing 808. You will hear someone mention your name unexpectedly, maybe in public, maybe in a conversation you weren't part of. They'll be praising your strength, your beauty, your grace. What they once ridiculed, they now respect because you become undeniable. They mock your healing process. But now they can't ignore your healed presence. What you endured has made you spiritually unforgettable. Type Amen to get blessing 7878. The person who hurt you thought they could leave you broken and move on untouched. But what they didn't know is that you were the blessing in their life, not the burden. Your steps are heavy now. Their smile is forced because they know, in losing you, they lost the light, and that light is no longer available for their darkness. Type Amen to get blessing 171 very soon. Your name will be tied to something powerful, a project, a breakthrough, a testimony, and it will reach years that once ignored you. You are going from overlooked to highly regarded. Come forgotten to favored. From background to front stage, let them talk. Your whispers only echo behind you now. You're not turning around. Type Amen to get blessing 9990. You will begin to dream clearer, sleep deeper, and feel lighter. That's not random. That's divine restoration. Your soul has shifted. The spiritual war has been won, the pain has passed its expiration. And now, nothing can keep you from the joy that's been assigned to your new season. Type Amen to get blessing 585. They are facing exactly what they tried to send to you. Confusion, loneliness, disappointment, it's theirs now. You've been released from the cycle. You may not see it directly, but you'll feel it. The balance is being restored. The scale of justice is no longer tilted. And Archangel Michael is standing watch, making sure nothing unclean can enter your atmosphere again. Type Amen to get blessing 6066. You'll walk differently now with your head higher and your spirit settled because you know that heartbreak didn't defeat you and prepared you. You've gained power they can't understand, a peace they can shake, and a strength they cannot match. Let them look. Let them wonder, you've already won. Type Amen to get blessing 232. Expect miracles in the mundane. An unexpected favor at the store. A kind gesture from someone you just met, an open door where you least expect it. These are heaven's whispers saying, I saw it all, and I'm rewarding your endurance. The heartbreak was temporary, but this blessing is permanent. Type Amen to get blessing 747 soon. Someone will confess something they hid for a long time. Their words will shake you, but they'll also free you. You may cry again, but this time, the tears will be filled with truth, not pain. And when you wipe your eyes, you'll finally feel the full freedom you've been seeking. Type Amen to get blessing 4540 are not who they remember, you're greater. You've evolved, and now, even your silence is powerful. You don't chase. You don't beg. You attract. You align, and everything coming to you now is pure, honest, and divinely approved. Type Amen to get blessing 212. This is not your breakdown. It's your breakthrough. What once made you feel small now makes you wise. You hold keys now, keys to peace, to influence, to divine wealth. And no enemy could love a door that it had opened. Walk boldly. Your past is behind you, and your prophecy is unfolding. Type Amen to get blessing 343. Archangel Michael says, the gates are open. Step through them with authority. Walk through knowing the pain didn't win, purpose did. The news that once broke your heart is now becoming your announcement of elevation. Let the world watch, let heaven celebrate. Let your enemies tremble. You are finally free. Type Amen to get blessing 1011 if you wish to express your support further. You have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. The path you're walking now is no longer cluttered with confusion. Every step forward is clearer. Every moment of silence now feels powerful. The heartbreak that once slowed you has transformed into your greatest source of strength. You are becoming someone who no longer seeks closure from others because you found peace within yourself, and that peace is louder than any apology, stronger than any false promise, and deeper than any broken trust. They didn't just lose you. They lost the favor that followed you. And now, you're untouchable. Tap Amen to get blessing February 2022. A strange series of events will happen soon. Delays that lead to protection, missteps that end up being divine detours. This is all part of your spiritual redirection. What seems inconvenient, at first will soon be revealed, as divine rescue. Trust it, trust the pauses. Trust the unanswered calls. Trust the cancellations. Every no is heaven's way of guiding you to the yes that truly belongs to you. Your energy is no longer for places that dishonor it, and heaven will continue to guard it with divine precision. Type payment to get blessing 303. You may find yourself getting emotional randomly out of nowhere. This is not weakness. It is release. Your spirit is shedding what no longer belongs, a tightness in your chest will fade. That pressure behind your eyes will lift. The storm you survived is now leaving your body. What's coming is peace so deep it will surprise even you. Type Amen to get blessing 1010. There's something being returned to you, something spiritual that was taken when you were hurt. It may have felt like you lost a part of yourself, your fire, your laughter, but heaven is restoring it now. The old you is gone, but the new you is stronger, more discerning, and wrapped in armor that no lie can pierce. This next version of you will walk into rooms where you were once doubted and be respected without needing to say a word. Type Amen to get blessing 5055. Archangel Michael says, your reward is not just survival. It's elevation. The people who once saw you as weak will now feel uncomfortable in your presence. Not because you changed for the worse, but because you healed in a way they never expected. You will begin attracting people who speak your soul's language. People who honor your wounds and recognize your worth. Type Amen to get blessing 1114. There is still someone carrying a lie about you, but their time is up. They will be exposed, not through revenge, but through divine orchestration. Their mask will fall at the exact moment they need it the most, and everyone they manipulated will see clearly. You don't need to defend yourself. Your truth is now its own protection. Type Amen to get blessing 9393. You will soon walk past a mirror and not recognize yourself, not because you look different, but because you feel lighter. The version of you that once begged for peace is no longer here. Now you carry peace within. Now your smile is no longer hiding pain, it's reflecting freedom. That freedom is your new foundation. And your enemies cannot find the cracks because there are none. Type Amen to get blessing 1211. Someone who once saw you as easy to replace is now watching your glow and regretting every decision, but don't let them back in. Their access to your light was a privilege, not a right, and that privilege has expired. Your heart is no longer a battlefield. It is now a palace. Only royalty may enter. Type Amen to get blessing 787. Prepare for a divine appointment, an unexpected meeting, a conversation with someone new, or a surprising offer. This is part of the shift into your new timeline. Don't overthink it. Say yes when your spirit confirms. This isn't just a moment, it's a movement into your next dimension. Archangel Michael is aligning people to bless you, people who don't know your pain but see your purpose. Type Amen to get blessing 5550. The heartbreak tried to bury your light, but your soul rose anyway. They can't deny what's growing from the very ground they tried to poison. Your name will be honored in places where it was once shamed. Your story will be told with reverence, not pity. The one who hurt you will hear your name again, not in guilt, but in awe. Type Amen to get blessing 3131. You may begin dreaming again, powerful, vivid dreams that feel more real than waking life. Pay attention. You're being shown pieces of your next chapter. Write them down. Listen carefully. The divine is speaking in symbols and sequences. You're not being warned anymore. You're being equipped. Type Amen to get blessing 101. This journey has never been about revenge, it has always been about realignment, and you are now aligned with miracles. Expect surprise blessings. Expect divine compensation. Expect doors you didn't knock on to swing open wide. They thought your story ended in tears. But now it's being rewritten in gold. Type Amen to get blessing January 2019. The pressure you felt all this time wasn't punishment, it was preparation. What's about to rest on your shoulders requires everything you gained through the heartbreak. You are trusted now with a weight others can't carry, the weight of destiny, and heaven will never place that kind of weight on someone unprepared. Type Amen to get blessing 6161. Archangel Michael says, you have been sealed in spiritual victory. Your enemies have no more access. Your mind is guarded. Your path is cleared. Walk boldly now, speak softly but carry authority. Move silently but powerfully. The heartbreak is over. Your glory season begins now. Type Amen to get blessing 202 if you wish to express your support further.